Hey, welcome to Pilates with Jen and welcome to day 16 of our 28-day Pilates Bar Challenge. Welcome back to the mountains of North Carolina. A little bit hazy and a little cool this morning, but we will be warming up very shortly, so we will get those bodies warm and ready to move. We are going to be working on our side body and our back body today. So my Pilates bar is, if you have an additional tension strap, I have it drawn all the way up. So it's as close as it can be, so there's no extension available. I still have my loops on my bar, and we are going to begin warming up. I'm going to go ahead, find myself in a 4-point kneel. My knees are coming underneath my hips, and my hands are coming underneath my shoulders. I'm going to go ahead and draw the abdominals in. I'm going to tuck my chin towards my chest, round my tailbone as I articulate my spine up, puff my back up, draw these abdominals in deep to that spine, and then I'm going to exhale. Elongate that spine, push that bottom all the way out. Keep those abs drawn in. And maybe now tilt the pelvis forward. Get a little bit of that back extension as you send those shoulders back. Again, take a big, deep inhale. Round that spine, puff that back, draw those abdominals all the way in. Look at that navel. Exhale it all the way out as you elongate, maybe anteriorly tuck that pelvis as you extend that back. Let's go for 2 more just like this. After you find your upper body and back into that extension, go ahead, float yourself back to neutral, keep those abdominals in, and now I want you to hinge yourself back onto your heels so your hips come down to your heels, your arms go ahead and reach forward. You're going to take your head, you're going to turn it towards the left. As you turn your head towards the left, you're going to take that left arm, reach it behind your back, extend it out to the side, and bring it down. Turn your head to the right, reach that right arm behind your back, bring it out to the side, and place it on down. Come back up onto those fours. And let's continue. Crouch yourself back. Maybe get a little deeper into that crouch. Extend that left arm behind you as you look towards the left. Bring it back to center. Right hand behind you as you look towards the right. Bring it back to center. Come up on all fours. 1 more time. Send your hips all the way back. This time, I want you to take both hands, reach them behind you, interlace those fingers, reach up, opening up through those shoulders, maybe dropping your nose deeper towards the mat. Bring those arms apart, and you can carefully bring them back down to the mat here. Excellent job. Let's go ahead. We are going to go bring our feet into those loops. So I'm going to take those loops, make sure you have no twist into those, no twisting or anything in those loops. Those loops are going to go on your arches. You're going to keep yourself in that 4-point kneel. The palms of your hands are pressing down into that Pilates bar. I'm going to go ahead begin with my right leg. So I'm going to extend my right leg long. I'm going to drop that leg long out from my hip. And I'm going to lift that leg up. I'm trying to keep my hips square to the floor underneath me as I drop that leg down. I'm going to lift and lower. So you're squeezing that glute as you lift that leg, lower it down. Really energizing through that glute. You're stabilizing through the glute on the mat, but really squeezing that glute as you lift that leg up and down. Let's go for 4. 3. Next time that leg comes down, go ahead, slide that leg in. Now, if you need a wrist-friendly option, you can carefully tilt that bar away from you and your elbow can come down and you can go ahead, extend that leg so you are on a wrist-friendly option. You choose what works for your body. I'm gonna stay on high wrist for now. Abs are pulled in, shoulders are back. Same leg, right leg coming down, coming long. We're gonna lift that leg. Now we're gonna take our gaze, we're gonna look at the toe, and now we're gonna bend the knee wide for a half a frog or a Spider-Man, push it away. So again, bend it in, keep it at hip height, push away. So you have a little bit of rotation of your body as you're bending and extending that leg, reaching it long. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that leg long, keep that gaze towards that toe, sweep that leg out towards the side, and bring it back towards the center. That stabilizing leg is definitely starting to talk as you bring that leg out to the side and bring it back. Keep that gaze. Try not to dump too much into that stabilizing leg, but you're working that leg in the hip, trying to minimize the sway as you bring the leg out to the side. We have 2 more. Bring it towards the center. 1 more here. When that leg is reaching long, rotate your body square to the mat. Bring that leg on in. Great job. Send your hips back and come into a child's pose for a moment. All right, we have the same work on the other side, so please be mindful that if you need to come down on that arm, you're gonna tilt the bar away from you, bring the elbow down, and rotate it that way. So you choose what works for you. I'm gonna stay on all 4 with my wrist high. Abs are pulled in, my left leg is now extending long. Hips are square to the mat. We're gonna lift and lower. Lift and lower. Try not to hyperextend. Keep those abs and ribs connected as you lift and lower. Exhale up, inhale down. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Again, take your gaze. Look towards that toe. We're gonna Spider-Man it in. Flex the foot. Push it away. Push through that glute. Bring it in and extend. So really working that back body, holding ourselves in that quadruped position, keeping our shoulders away from the ears, keeping our hip height, leg height level with our hip. Sorry, burning a little bit. Last two. Last one, keep that leg long. You can point that toe. You're gonna lift that leg forward, stabilize in that stabilizing leg, and bring it back. Again, flex it forward, keep it high, and bring it back. Try to smile. Side body work and back body work is not easy. We have 4 more here after this one. Last 3. Feel the burn coming on. 2. And 1. Go ahead, reach that leg long, turn your body square, bring that knee on down, and drop your hips all the way down into a child's pose. Great job. All right, I am going to take off my right strap. My right strap is coming off. My left strap is staying on. I'm going to come over towards my side. Now you have an option where you can take this bar, same thing. You hold it at an angle and you reach this leg long. So if you hold it at an angle, you can hold it in between and you can still do your leg work. Option 2 is this bar comes up on the side and you hold it at your waistline. So I'm going to bring this bar right into my center. I'm going to hold it here. So my body is up. My obliques are up. My left leg is reaching long. My hips are square to the wall in front of you. My bottom leg is to 30 degrees to the corner of the mat. We're going to go ahead. We're going to lift that leg and lower that leg. So we're trying to stay hips square. Lift and lower. Keep those obliques up. Side body strong. Smile through it. Remember, it's not about how high you lift. It's about just controlling the movement. If you want more, you can always extend this leg long. Hold your side body. I'm going to stay here for right now. Last 2. Next time that leg is at hip height, hold it there. You're going to flex the foot. You're going to sweep the foot forward. Now don't tilt your upper body. Point and flex it back. So body is staying in a neutral plane. Point it up. Keep that hip level. Flex and back. Stay out of that upper body. Remember, you can always put that bar down. Let the wobble happen. Fight it. But it just means you're getting stronger. Last 2. Last 1. When you sweep that leg back towards your hip, I want you to rotate it about 45 degrees in front of you. Point the toe. Let's circle it around. We got 8, 7, doesn't matter which way, we're going to reverse them. 4, 3, 2, stay out of that upper body. 1, when you come to the top, let's reverse. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bend that leg in, turn that bar to the side, and you can carefully take that loop off. Let's go ahead, sit ourselves up nice and tall, especially if you are holding that bar. Go ahead, great grip strength, great shoulder under tension work. But now just release that shoulder, drop your head in the opposite direction. And then we're gonna repeat the same thing on the other side. So I'm gonna take my bar, top strap is coming onto the arch of my top foot. For me, this is my right side. I'm gonna bring this bar in towards my chest. My bottom leg is gonna go to the corner of my mat. I'm gonna roll on my hips, push this bar up, stay out of my obliques. I am on my side. From here, we're gonna lift the leg and lower the leg. Remember, it's about activating the back body. It's not about how high you lift. Keeping those obliques pulled in, trying not to dump. The only thing you're trying to move is that leg and that hip up and down in that hip socket. We have 4 more. For 3, 2, and 1. When that leg is hip level, you're gonna go ahead, sweep it towards the front with a pointed foot, flex, and bring it back. I caught myself moving my upper body, so let me not look at my foot and let me just stare at you. The only thing that's moving is my lower part of the body. I'm trying to stabilize with my core, keeping everything from rocking. It was a little chilly before, but I'm starting to build up the heat. We have 4 more. Last 2. One more. When you bring it all the way back, you're gonna reach that leg long. You're gonna be 45 degrees. So your leg to the corner of the mat's about 30, so a little bit out in front of that. We're gonna circle 8 times in one direction. Doesn't matter which direction you go. You're trying not to move the body, just circle the femur in the hip. Keep those obliques pulled in. Last 2. When you come up to the top, let's reverse it. We got 8, 7, smile. Relax those shoulders away from your ears. For 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring that leg in. Carefully bring that bar down. You can take that strap off. Great job. Come back on to your hands and knees. You're gonna find yourself back into that crouch position. Draw those arms long, really extend those arms, drop those shoulders back. And maybe from here, you're gonna come up back to that 4-point stance and maybe drop your hips forward, send your chest forward and drop those shoulders back. Gaze comes looking out to the wall in front of you. Chest stays proud. Rock back into a child's pose. And then lean forward into an upward swan. Let's do 2 more just like that. One more. And once you're ready, slowly come back one final time. Take your gaze, look under your armpit. So I'm choosing to look under my right now. Maybe take your gaze, look under the left. Come back to that neutral position, walk your hands on up. Come back on to your heels, reach those arms up. Pull those arms back to a field goals position. Keep those abs drawn in, hands to heart. And thank you so much for joining me for day 16. I hope you enjoyed this class. And like always, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And until tomorrow, I'll meet you on the mat. Bye.